All right, we're sitting here with Xyp9x, fresh off winning the ESL Season 7 in Dallas. How are you feeling?
Gotta say, pretty excited. Exhausted as well. Like a best of 5 is no joke. You know, it's exhausting to play so many maps. Now it went to 4 maps, but the last 2 maps were quite close, and they gave us a good fight. But all in all, very happy that we can continue our streak and perform so well.
Were you guys surprised after the first 16-1?
Quite surprised because it was their map pick, you know. And also we haven't played that much Dust 2, so we don't know how well we play on that map. So quite surprised, but overall, like we're in a situation now where we have like all good maps. Cobblestone was removed and Dust 2 was added, and I don't think we have any weak map. Right now we're just figuring out what is our best maps, if we even have any, you know, bad maps. Like I don't know if we have, so that's what we're figuring out right now.
You know, right now we're noticing in Counter-Strike there's a lot of diversity amongst the top teams, right? And you guys are starting to stand out as the clear-cut #1 now going into the next few tournaments. What's kind of been that change to finding consistency for you guys recently and really finding your form?
I think it's preparation, you know, how we practice, how we structure things. I've said it before, it's really a performance model we have built in Astralis, which makes like things like sports does, you know. It's whatever a sports team does, it's what we are doing now. Physical training, you know, structured training, actually knowing what you're training, and not just going into a server and thinking, what are we doing? So it's very a lot of stuff we have been made in like the last year or so, and now we can see it all come to fruition. So I'm just happy that all this is working out. And looking forward to playing the next tournament.
So the structured training then is, I mean, with the way you guys use utilities is really unlike any team at the moment. So are there days where it's just, all right, we are going to practice our utilities for this practice, or even like your frag grenades? You know, I think it was in the first map, was it, that you guys had like 1,000 damage with utilities and Liquid had 0.
Yeah, I mean, grenades is something we've been talking about a lot on the team, like stop wasting grenades on stupid stuff. So obviously we've been practicing not wasting it. But also we also do double nades, those double nade stacks, which is a setup, like it's something we practice and see if it works. But in general, it's just understanding of not wasting nades and using it at the right time. I think a lot of teams could benefit from learning that.
I feel like your coach Zonic is one of the most underrated, you know, in the game. I feel like he's, you know, not only just from a motivational standpoint, you constantly see him going around patting guys on the back, telling them they're doing a good job. What does he do from y'all from a tactical standpoint? Is he kind of the visionary behind a lot of this?
Him and Glaive certainly is the force behind all the strats. I think Danny is more of the innovative guy, coming up with new ideas and trying to adjust things. He's with us in all practice, so he sees what goes wrong and what works and what doesn't. So it's really a combination, and he is a really good benefit for us to have. I think he is the best coach in CSGO right now, no doubt about that. I just feel like he is so motivated, like from a coach standpoint. Like I don't see any other coach being so motivated and so involved in the team as he is. So just happy for him to be on our team at least.
So when you guys won the major, you were pretty much like the up-and-coming team. You know, you were picked to be like the best in the world. There's a lot of diversity in Counter-Strike. You know, it feels like it's teetering, you know, in the top 5. But do you feel like you are now? Do you guys feel like you're the best team in the world, #1?
Certainly. Like, I don't think there is any doubt that we are the best team right now. Now just starts the hard work to perform on the top again and to stay there. We've had the run in last year where we were top 1 in 6 months straight. and then we fell off. Now it's our goal to maintain it and just be in the top. Maybe you can drop down to top 2 or 3 at some points, but don't fall all the way down to the bottom. So we'll try and keep it consistent and do hard work.
When teams drop, like you mentioned, if they drop kind of 5th or under in the world, right, and they were number 1, the excuse is always, or even like we talked to Rops earlier in the week, and he was saying, well, we don't really feel like we're a top 3 team in the world. It's just other teams are struggling and they're taking advantage of the time. Do you buy into that whole, well, teams are struggling, so that's making worse teams look better?
I think a lot of teams are struggling right now, but I also think there is new teams like Mouse Sports, for example, who is performing well. So I think we're in a situation now where a lot of teams have been changing players and changing structures and stuff like that. So I see definitely a thing that there is not the same competitive environment as there was before. But I feel like it's just a matter of time. Like if they can get up to the level again, then that's their problem, So I just feel like in maybe a month or so, we will see a lot of teams start moving up the ranks again, like SK and the likes of them. So just looking forward to getting those top classes again and getting the competition back. I can understand that people say that there is not the same competition as there was before.